What's up, everybody? I'm Finn Mckenty. I'm the Director of Marketing here at URM Academy. I'm making a guest appearance, a very special guest appearance here on the Career Builder Show to give you what I think is some very important marketing advice. And specifically, this is something that's come up. I heard about it at the summit last year. I've heard it come up in the Private Producers Club a little bit and in other conversations. The idea of offering services to bands, like marketing services for bands, in addition to producing music for them. And guys, bad idea. Please do not do this. Focus on doing the thing you are great at. Focus on making music, please. Now, I'm going to explain why in more detail, but before I do that, just really quick, for any of you guys that don't know me and are wondering, wait, who the hell is this guy? Why would I care what he has to say? In addition to being the Director of Marketing here, I also started the music and audio channel at Creative Live, which some of you guys may have seen. I've also done freelance marketing work for Periphery and A Day to Remember and Intervals and Issues, Self-Help Fest, Horizon Devices. I'm a partner in Get Good Drums, so I've worked on a lot of stuff that you may be familiar with, and hopefully that means that I know what I'm talking about. So here's the reason why I want you to focus just on making music. I want you to focus on being a producer. Before I get into the details, basically the reason why I want you to focus on being a producer and only a producer, it's not because I'm afraid of having competition. It's not that. The reason why is because ultimately, if you're doing two things at once, you are never going to be as good of a marketer as a pure marketer, and you are never going to be as good of a producer as a pure producer, which means you're just going to kind of be the guy that's okay at both, but not great at either one. You're going to be the jack of all trades, but the master of none, which means the best clients who are doing the work that you are going to find most creatively fulfilling and have the biggest budgets are not going to want to work with you. They're going to go to a specialist for their video or their marketing or their social media or whatever, and they're going to go to a specialist for producing their music. There isn't somebody that does both of those things at a high level. He or she does not exist because it's fucking hard to do just one of them really well, let alone to do both of them. That's the big picture. You don't want to be a jack of all trades. Being a master of one thing is the pathway to doing work that is most creatively fulfilling and that pays the most. Because let's be real, the only clients that a jack of all trades is going to work with are the ones who prioritize price over quality. So you're gonna basically get the people who are too cheap to work with the best. And I don't know about you, but that sounds like major pain to me. So please do yourself a favor, stay out of the zone of pain and focus on what you are good at, which is being a producer. Now, I understand why some of you guys are doing this or thinking about doing this, and I totally commend it. Like, you see an opportunity to make some money and you wanna jump on it. That's great. I love the hustle, but you have to temper that like hustle with also the restraint and discipline to focus on just doing that one thing until you have mastered it. And here's another thing to remind yourself about is that as a producer, you have a very unique, special skill set that's quite rare because, I mean, to be honest, and I say this as a marketer, I say this as somebody who makes videos and does social media, being a producer is harder. Like, producing music is fucking hard. Don't sell yourself short. Take pride in the fact that you have that specialized skill set that's difficult to acquire, that not many other people can do. It's way easier to find a good social media manager than it is to find a really good music producer, right? And remember, like I said earlier, this is the pathway to doing work that's more creatively fulfilling and the way to make more money, because the best clients want to work with the best producers, right? And they know they're going to have to pay top dollar for that. Now, with all of that being said, you don't have to turn away the money, right? There's actually a little bit of a hack that I'm going to tell you right now that's going to enable you to capitalize on this opportunity to help bands with their marketing without getting distracted from your core mission of becoming a badass producer. Build a network of individual specialists in all these different fields. Make friends with somebody who does badass music videos. Make friends with somebody who's great at social media. Make friends with somebody who makes great vlogs and content marketing for these bands. Build a network of people in all these fields, and then set up a deal with these people where you give each other a finder's fee. So when a band comes to you and they're talking about how they need a video, instead of saying, well, I'll do the video, you go, hey, you should talk to my friend Drew Russ. He is one of the absolute fucking best in the business. He's worked with bands like A Day to Remember and August Burns Red and Sleeping with Sirens and Beartooth and blah, 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 blah. I'll introduce you guys right now. You'll love him. And then once they actually sign the deal with Drew, now he's gonna send you some money, right? So there's a couple reasons why this is great. The first one, obviously, you are gonna make some money. So every time you send one of your clients to one of your friends, one of these people that you set up the deal with, you're gonna make $100 or $200, $500, whatever it is. But there's another part of this which is really awesome. You're gonna deepen your relationships with your clients because by referring them to this person, you solved that marketing problem for them and they will love you for it. Dude, I'm so glad that Joey introduced us to Drew. Like, he crushed it. That video came out so well. Like, thank you so much for introducing us. You win in like 3 different ways. You deepen your relationship with your client, you make a little bit of money, and you deepen your relationship with all these different people in your network. So that's my little hack. Focus on being a producer. That's what you are great at. Don't let yourself get distracted by all these other like shiny little baubles that are out there. The $100 or whatever that you make here or there, it's not worth it. You've only got one life. Your time is short. Focus on the one thing you are great at. Focus on mastering that and don't let anything take you off that path. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off for now, but I hope you found this informative or helpful or entertaining or some combination of all those 3. If you want more videos like that, subscribe to this channel. Let us know in the comments. If you have any marketing questions, I've got marketing answers. So let me know in the comments if there's any questions you would like me to answer, or Joey or Joel or Eyal or whoever else. Let us know what you want to hear about in future installments of Career Builder, and we'll see you then.